Hello everyone. Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, welcome back to Weekly Korean Live class. And my name is Keijin. 안녕하세요, Keijin입니다. And 안녕하세요, 침침입니다. How are you guys? How are you? So thank you very much for all your comments even before starting this live lessons. I saw your comments on YouTube and it's amazing. By the way, I think it's really great if you talk to these people on YouTube before starting live, because these are the people who join this Korean live class every week, and they are all interested in about Korean language, Korean culture, Korean thing, K-pop, Korean drama, so you can share your interests. So be friends. It's your classmate. 안녕하세요, Wellington and Kim, Hanna, Cody. We see you again, Wellington and Cody. BTS, Army, Ariel, Nisa, hello, KJ, hello, Kuji. Emerson, 안녕. And Bitri, Sama, BRJ. As usual, thank you. 잘 지내요. 전재, JJ. Hi, KJ, I'm new. Call me Jay. Hi, Jay. I hope you learned a lot from today's lesson, because today's topic is 는, 니은, 은, 김에. While at it. This is a grammar lesson beyond the scene. And Barlam, Jesse, Donggi Gacha, and Nadine, and Courtney, Maya, Juhar, okay, Tapuni, Ilya. I tried to answer your questions or your messages during this live class, but please understand if I skip your messages, because there are many messages, so I sometimes miss it. Okay, so today is grammar lesson. Yay! All excited, right? If you learn one grammar, then you can make thousands more sentences if you just add some vocabulary, right? Sian, you're from Indonesia. Terima kasih. K-pop world, I love you too. Okay. So well done, that's right. This grammar exists in Japanese too, and it exists in Korean too. The concept is the same, but of course, since we use different alphabet, the conjugation is a little bit different, but it's not difficult at all. And Julie Cookie, 안녕하세요, 미얀마이, me. Oh, Kuji, you want to immigrate to Korea? Oh yeah, the situation in the world is not good, but hopefully in the future, I hope your dream comes true. Okay, so this grammar is actually for intermediate learners. So beginners, you're like, I can't do this. Actually, no. This is not difficult grammar, but you know why it's intermediate grammar? Because you can survive without this grammar. So this is actually more like native nuance. It's native-like expressions. So without this expression, you can still survive in Korea. But if you want to be fluent in Korean, or if you want to watch Korean drama and K-pop and or Korean movies and you want to understand better, this will be really helpful. And honestly, it's not difficult at all. Don't get scared just because it's intermediate grammar. It's just because you can survive without it. So it's not essential of essential. You're not gonna die without this grammar. But if you can use this grammar, it will make your expression more rich in expression. And native-like. That's why this is intermediate. Okay, so Kim, you are not good at particles. We have particle series on our website, so if you want to learn more about particles, check it out. Today I'll focus on this grammar. So before starting our lesson, as usual, what announcement do we have? Our good student? We always talk about free giveaway, free present, free gift for you, Korean learners. So like this, ta-da! So this is Korean alphabet practice worksheet. Hangul worksheet. Hangul is Korean alphabet. So if you are not familiar with this Korean alphabet, don't worry. We have this worksheet and we are giving away for free, so you can learn this Korean alphabet and also practice writing. So please check out the link in the description. And for those of you who already know the Korean grammar, I don't need Korean alphabet, who already know the Korean alphabet system, you're like, I don't need it. Aha. But you still need this, right? What is this? This is today's grammar, and this is a summary. So I know you are making a note or you feel lazy. I don't want to make a note. Don't worry, I already summarized today's lesson in this lesson note. You can download it for free in the link in the description. So this is for my lovely student to make your study easier. I put a lot of example here too, so please check it out. So let's start it. Chris. Oh, so it's an interesting topic. It is. So what is 김에? So what does 김에 mean? 김에. Aha. So let me quickly explain. Oh, Porwa, I've watched all your classes in 2 days. Are you sure? Because I made over 100 videos. Is it physically possible? By the way, if you want to watch all my videos, it's on YouTube. There's a playlist, Cajun's Live, so check it out. But I don't think you could watch over 100. I think it's almost like 150 or something. I don't think that's possible, but still, check it out. Okay, so usually it's this grammar. You use this structure. You do some action, and then there is 는 or 니은, 은, and 김에, and action 2. So this is the structure. Usually there is a verb, 김에, and there's another verb. So don't worry. Acid grade, yes, watch all the live. Yes, sure, because it's free. And also, during the summertime, you have a lot of time because it's a vacation. And it's too hot to go out, or it's too cold to go out. I don't know in your country's weather. But yes, if you have time, check it out. So, this is a summary. Action 1 is happening or happened anyway. So while at it, action 2 is also done additionally. Don't worry. Don't go away yet. Because Ellen, 안녕하세요. Hey, new student. So this is today's grammar. But this sounds difficult, but if I give you example, it's not difficult at all, Joseph. Thank you very much. For example, Chim is saying, I'm so thirsty. I'm going to drink some water in the kitchen. So Chim is going to the kitchen. So I saw Chim, you're going to the kitchen? Okay. 부엌에 가는 김에 내 물도 가져와. It means, you are going to the kitchen. So while you are going to the kitchen, anyway, you will be there, right? So bring mine too. So it's just that meaning. So 그냥 차 JT. Hello. Oh, you didn't know I'm Korean. I'm a native Korean. I was born and grew up in Korea. My family is Korean. Okay, yeah, I'm native Korean. So, action 1 is happening. Chim is going to the kitchen. So, Chim is going to the kitchen anyway. So, action 2 is done additional. Action 2 was bring some water. So, Chim is going to the kitchen. Action 1 is happening anyway because Chim thirsty. He wants to get some water. So, Chim is going to the kitchen anyway. So, I'm saying, bring my water too. It's done additionally. So, bring Cajun's water is not the purpose of this action. Right? Chim is going to the kitchen, but he brings it additionally because it's not difficult to do if he's in the kitchen. Okay, Reshma, have I missed anything important? Not yet. Not yet. Because we just started, and if you missed some part, we always upload this live video after this live so you can review it again. Today is intermediate grammar, but not difficult at all. So, da-da-da. This is the first real example. 편의점에 가는 김에 아이스크림도 사와. 편의점에 가는 김에 아이스크림도 사와. 스레야, 부엌에 가는 김에 내 물을 가져와. That's right. But I would say 내 물도 because bring my water too. 내 물도 가져와. So this is another example. 편의점에 가는 김에 아이스크림도 사와. 오호. 편의점에 가는 김에 아이스크림도 사와. Always, I introduce lots of Korean expressions. If you have Korean keyboard, please try to type because they will help you memorize longer and they will help you memorize faster. Okay, so let's break it down in the sentence. 편의점 means convenience store. Convenience store like, can I say the name? Like 7-Eleven, Family Mart. So 편의점. 에 is particle. Shadow, I'm new to Korean. But you can read, but you don't understand. Because Hangul is really easy to learn. So once you learn it, you can read everything. But you still have to learn the vocabulary and grammar, right? So today is the grammar lesson. Abigail. Yes. Great. So you want to learn Korean? How about this? Can you read this one? 편의점, convenience store. 에 means to. It's a particle. In English, you use to, right? I go to the supermarket. I go to the bookstore. I go to the flower shop. You use to. In Korean, we use 에. In English, you put to before the place, like to school, to the bank, to the park. In Korean, we put to here, after the noun. 편의점에, so to the convenience store, 가는 김에, 하하. So this is from 가다. 가다. What does 가다 mean? 가다 means to go. Plus 김에. 김에 is today's grammar, which is in English is like while at it. How can I conjugate these two words, 가다 and 김에? Just remove 다 at the end and put 는 김에. 는 김에. So this is a present tense. So 가는 김에. So remove 다 and put 는 가는 김에. Easy, right? Alex, if I was to practice Korean every day for an hour, how long will it take for me to speak good Korean where I can speak and read it well? That's a great question, and honestly, in my experience, it depends on the student. It really, I'm sorry to say that, but it depends on the student. But if you practice Korean every day in an hour, I don't know your level yet, but if you keep doing that in 3 months to 6 months, then you can speak the basic Korean. But of course, it depends on how you practice or what level you are or what your mother tongue is. It depends on your level, so I can't give you the exact answer. But usually, if you practice speaking Korean with a teacher or you have a lot of material, so you practice reading and memorizing and keep practicing for an hour intensively, 3 to 6 months, you can speak the basic conversation like, oh, how are you? Oh, this is my favorite juice and I drink it every day. I gave it to my mom. My mom also liked it. This kind of like basic level, you have no problem. But of course, it depends on the person and how you study or your level, your mother tongue. But this is my answer. So thank you very much for your donation. Yay! Okay, so let's go back to our lesson. So 가는 김에, so you now know how to conjugate this, right? 가는 김에, so you just remove 다 at the end and put 는. Korean verb and adjective always end with 다. If you see the dictionary form is always ends with 다. If it's adjective or verb, remove 다 and just put 는 and 김에. Easy. 아이스크림. Who doesn't know ice cream? Ice cream is a long word from English. Ice cream in Korean. 아이스크림. 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 Okay? 도 is like also to. 사와 means please buy it for me. Please buy it. Please buy. So there is two action here, which is 드른드른 편의점에 가다. 편의점에 가다. It's originally 다, but you replace it with 는, right? So 편의점에 가다 means going to the convenience store. 아이스크림도 사오다. 아이스크림도 사오다. 아이스크림도 사오다 means buy ice cream. Buy ice cream. There are two actions. Two actions. So action 1, this action 1 is happening, and action 2 is done additionally. Meaning, I'm going to convenience store anyway because I want to buy some coffee and sandwich. I'm going to the convenience store anyway. It's happening anyway. So while I'm in the convenience store, I buy ice cream too. Because it's not difficult to do. I'm already in the convenience store, so I buy ice cream too. Additionally, this is not original purpose, but this is done additionally because if I go to convenience store, this is not difficult to do at all. So there are two actions usually, action 1 and action 2. If I do action 1, action 2 is super duper easy to do usually. So this is additional action because it's easy to do. Kind of makes sense? Kind of makes sense, it's okay. So yeah, that's why this grammar is intermediate learner, because you know, without this kind of structure you can still survive, but it gives some more nuance, some more native-like nuance. That's why it's intermediate grammar. Okay, so how about this grammar? How about this sentence? 따라라란. 빨래하는 김에 네 것도 할게. Do you know what is 빨래? 빨래. 두루루루. How about this? 빨래하는 김에 주아. What does 와 mean? 와 means come. So 사와 literally means buy and come. Buy and come. Not just buy, but buy and come. It's like bring it. In English, it's bring it or buy and come back. So give me. Buy and bring it to me. So 사와. Okay, so 빨래하는 김에 내 것도 할게. 빨래 means laundry. 하는 is 하는 okay. 빨래 하다 means to do laundry, doing laundry, to do laundry. Remove 다. I just said all the Korean verb and Korean adjective end with 다 in the dictionary form. Remove 다 at the end. And just put 는 김에. So this grammar structure is okay, right? It's not difficult to do. Or if you're not familiar, check out the link in the description. I already put the grammar structure in this lesson note, and also you can review this video there. So check out the link in the description. But for now, let's focus on this. Okay, so doing laundry is action 1. 내 것도 할게. 네. It can be also pronounced as ni, you. 내 것 means 내 것, 네 것, or 내 것, it means yours. 도, also to, 할게, will do. So it literally means I will do yours too. I'll do yours too. So there's two actions. One action is doing laundry. Second action is doing yours. So does it make sense? 코디 편의점에서 아이스크림도 사와. Yes. So 빨래하는 김에 내 것도 할게. It means, I'm doing laundry anyway because that's my daily routine. So I'm doing my laundry anyway. It's happening anyway. So while I'm doing laundry, I'll do yours anyway additionally. Why? Because while I'm doing my laundry, it's so easy to do yours, right? I just put your laundry to my laundry and wash it together. It's so easy. So I'll do it additionally. SC도 great. Yes. 빨래하는 김에 내 것도 할게 or 네 것도 할게. So it literally means, oh, I'm doing laundry, but while I'm doing laundry anyway, while I'm at it, I'll do yours too. Does it make sense? Okay, so 빨래하는 김에 네 것도 할게. Shane, thank you. Memo Nava, washing or laundry? 빨래하다 is doing laundry. Washing is 씻다. So washing your laundry or doing laundry, you are talking about the household itself doing laundry. 빨래하다. 빨래하는 김에 내 것도 할게. So this is really useful expression when you ask for a favor. Because when you ask a favor, you don't want to give a big thing. You don't want to ask a big favor, right? Because you feel bad. So when you use this expression, for example, just like this, anyway, this person is going to the convenience store, so, oh, you're going to the convenience store? Then it must be so easy to buy my ice cream because anyway, you will be there. So please buy ice cream for me too. 편의점에 가는 김에 아이스크림도 사와. 그냥 차. Oh, you're not familiar with the Korean alphabet. Don't worry. This is the Korean intermediate grammar. So it must be so difficult if you are not familiar with this alphabet. Start with the alphabet and some easy phrases and then start learning some grammars and check it out. Oh, Masha, thank you. Glad it's clear. So, 편의점에 가는 김에 아이스크림도 사와. or 빨래하는 김에 네 것도 할게. 네 것도 할게. So anyway, I'll do laundry, so I'll do yours too. Fezzy, 케이진쌤 인스타그램 있으세요? Do you have Instagram? Yes, I do. It's super underbar 케이진. Quit. Super underbar 케이진. Quit advertisement. So this is my Instagram. So if you are doing Instagram, check out mine too. BRJ, yes, 사 has lots of meaning. It can mean for, as you said. It can mean to buy. Okay. Resima, what's the difference between 에 and 에? In terms of pronunciation, it's the same. Before, long time ago, there was different. This one is more like 에. This one like 에. So this one, you have to put open your mouth bigger. But these days, we say almost in the same way. So young generation don't distinguish this, but maybe my parents' generation distinguish this a little bit. But if you want to pronounce really correctly, you can pronounce it. But even native Koreans don't distinguish this. So just pronounce it in the same way to make your life easy. Okay. So I just explained this, but there are two more. What is this? This one is done for past tense. Jeff. Jeff O'Keefe. KFC 가는 김에 치킨도 사와. That's a great sentence, and thank you so much for your donation. And I'll use your example. KFC. Can I use the brand name? KFC. Oops. KFC는. You don't need 는. Because when you go somewhere in English, you use to, right? Go to. So we use to, which is 에. KFC에 가는 김에 치킨도 사와. 치킨도 사와. So KFC에 가는 김에. So it means I'm going to the KFC anyway. So not me. Let's do Chimchim because Chimchim is so lonely. Okay, Chimchim. Chimchim is going to the KFC anyway because maybe he wants to eat KFC burger. Oh, you are going to KFC? Okay. Anyway, you are going there. Buy chicken too. Chicken means chicken, right? 사와 means buy and come back. Buy and come back. So KFC에 가는 김에 is action 1. Oh, you are going to KFC anyway. So while you are there, 치킨도 사와. Please buy chicken additionally, because if you are in KFC, it's not difficult to do at all. 주아하, I don't like chicken. What do you like? Vegetables? Buy some KFC salad. Do they sell salad? Okay. So we are now going to talk about the past tense. We just talk about the present tense here, but you know what? You can put the past tense here too. This. 편의점에 간 김에 아이스크림도 사와. It's almost same. This is present tense and past tense. This is present tense and past tense. 편의점에 간 김에 아이스크림도 사와. This part is the same, so I'll skip it for now. So 간 김에, 가는 김에. So in the present tense, 따란 가다. 김에. If it's the present tense, you just remove 다 and put 는, right? But if it's past tense, you have to put 니은 or 은. You have to choose this or this. But see this. This one doesn't have 받침. What is 받침? 받침 is a final consonant. So it's like GA, 가, right? So it doesn't have 받침. It doesn't have final consonant. So, there is some space. Then put 니은 here. 간. 니은 here. So 간 김에. So look at the verb stem. If it ends with 받침, which is a final consonant, then you put 니은. What is this? 먹다. 먹다 means to eat. Okay, so remove 다. So when I make past tense, I have to use 니은 or 은. Let's see. I want to put 니은 here, but it doesn't have any space, right? Because it ended with 받침, final consonant, so you don't have any space. So you put 은. 먹은. So you put this 니은 or 은 for past tense if the verb stem or adjective stem end with consonant, then you use 은. But if it ends with vowel, so you can still put this consonant, there is a space, then you put this. Is that okay? Okay. So, 편의점에 간 김에. That means it happens in the past, which means the person already went to convenience store. So this person can be in the convenience store now because already went and can be still there. Or maybe already left convenience store, but in Korean, it's not really clarified if the person is there or not. But 편의점에 간 김에 means already went to convenience store. Maybe the person is there. So I called Chimchim. Chimchim, where are you? I miss you. I'm in convenience store now. You are at the convenience store? 편의점에 간 김에 아이스크림도 사와. Since you already went to convenience store anyway, so while you are at it, buy ice cream too. So I'm here. So this is present. This is present. And this is past, right? Past. And this is future. 편의점에 간 김. 편의점에 간. It happens already. So I'm talking now. You already went to convenience store? Then buy ice cream in the future. Because you are already there, right? 편의점에 간 김에 아이스크림도 사와. 디샤, is this right? 별다방에 가는 김에 커피도 사와. So while you are going to the Starbucks, buy coffee too. Yes, that's right. But it sounds like you are going there to buy some other stuff too. Because it's done additionally, not main purpose. 편의점에 간 김에 아이스크림도 사와. So it's a past tense. And dun 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 dun. How about the other example? How about this? 온 김에 차 한잔 하고 가. 온 김에 차 한잔 하고 가. 온 김에. It already happened. So 오다 means to come. 온 김에 it means I already came. Or some person already came. 침침 already came. 온 김에 it literally means came. came. That's it. There's no subject. It can be you. It can be they, we, she, he. 온 김에 it already happened. 온 김에 already happened. 차 한 잔 하고 가. 차 tea. 한 잔 a cup of tea. So 한 잔 means just a cup or a glass. 하고 가 means just go, do and go. So it literally means drink a cup of tea and leave before leaving. So since you came here anyway, why don't you drink some coffee? So it's that meaning. So today's topic is intermediate grammar. So action 1 and action 2. Action 1, there's a verb and say 니은, 는, 니은, 은, 김에, and then say action 2. Action 2. So while you are doing this action, do action 2 too. Because if you do this is easy. For example, you are going to the bookstore. Bookstore is 서점. 서점에 가는 김에. Can anyone complete this sentence? 서점. 서점 means bookstore. 에 is to. So to bookstore. 가는 김에. So while you are going to the bookstore, 서점에 가는 김에, what would you say? For me, I would say, oh, there is a magazine that explain about history of BTS. When BTS started, I'm interested in that magazine. I want to buy that magazine, but I feel so lazy to go out because it's hot in the summer. But I heard 침침 is going to the bookstore. So I'm telling 침침. 서점에 가는 김에 잡지 사와. 서점에 가는 김에 잡지 사와. So while you are going to the bookstore, buy my magazine because I want to know more about BTS. Or the 6, 7, 8 Gabriel Rose 커피도 사와. Awesome. 서점에 가는 김에 커피도 사와. Buy coffee for me too. That's awesome because it's so hot, so I feel lazy to buy coffee. But you're going to bookstore? You're going out anyway, so why don't you buy my coffee on the way back home? So there are usually 2 actions. So this is the original purpose, and this one is done additionally because if you do this action is easy to do. This is an intermediate grammar, so if it's too difficult for beginners, don't worry, but try to learn with some conjugations. Korea has lots of verb endings, and I just saw some comment, there are so many verb endings or sentence endings, so it's difficult. Well, unfortunately, yes, that's the Korean grammar. There are lots of Korean verb ending or sentence ending, but that's what you need to keep practicing. But actually, if you keep practicing, you will see some pattern. Yes, 는, 은, 김에, 월, 으, 지, 뜨르, 고. Actually, there are some fixed endings. There are not thousands. There are actually fixed number of endings. But if you're not familiar, whenever you see different endings, you will be like, new thing again! Oh my god, I cannot memorize! But you can. For me, because English is not my native language, right? I started learning English pretty late, but I felt so difficult because there are so many tenses like present tense, present progressive, present perfect, past perfect, future perfect. There's no perfect tense in Korean, so I cannot memorize. But if you keep practicing, you get used to it. So only solution, unfortunately, I can give you is to practice. Sorry. But you will join the live class every week, right? So you will practice weekly, so don't worry. You just enjoy this Korean learning journey. You will overcome it someday. So thank you very much, Disha, Daniel, Sai, Miss Hemi, love K-pop. Oh, you already printed the lesson recap. That's awesome. Juti, you're late, but don't worry. We always upload this live video after this live, so you can review it. Rohan, yes, that's right. Ashika, 안녕, 주아한. Google Translate is the key, right? But Google Translate doesn't always work, especially between Korean and English. Doesn't really work. 사이파미, Disha, 흰 늑대, and Rihanna, 아틱, Kim, Wellington, Turtwig, BTS, Wako, DJ is Wako, Amu, Daniel, BTS Army, Froly, Nishisha, and Catherine, Memo, Shane, Hassan, Froly, Anna. I wish I can read everyone's comment, but don't worry. After this live, I actually review all the comments to improve my lesson. So if you have anything you want to learn more, let me know in the comment. Okay, so thank you very much. Don't forget to check out this today's grammar lesson note from the link in the description. We are giving away for free, so please check it out. It's time to go because the director is crying because he wants to go home. Okay, so Jyoti, thank you very much. We will see you next week, and next week we are going to learn another important topic. So thank you very much and see you next week. Bye bye. 1 p.m. in Korean time, which is different in your country. Bye bye.